Assalamualaikum dear student, how are you all? I hope you are fine and doing well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIEVS Homeschool. I am Nasima Akhtar, Assistant Teacher of Science, National Ideal English Version School, Morning Shift. Today I am going to take a science class for class 7 student. Dear student, our today's topic is digestive system and blood circulation system, and this is lecture number 6, and I will give you some SW. Our SW number is 3 number SW. And dear student, this is your science book and this is chapter 5. We have already discussed some topic from this chapter. Now today we will start from the page number 48, the page number 48 from this page. So let's start today's topic. Today we will learn about our digestive organs. Following are the description of different organs of digestive system. First one is mouth. From the mouth, the digestive tract begins. On the upper side of the mouth is upper lip and on the lower side is the lower lip. Through opening and closing of these lips, we control taking of foods. Foods enter into the buccal cavity through this opening. Buccal cavity. Next to mouth is the buccal cavity. The buccal cavity is surrounded by two jaws and teeth in the front side. If you can see this picture, you can understand this. After mouth, this side is buccal cavity. Above this, there is plate and beneath there is muscular tongue. Moreover, there are 3 pairs of salivary glands on 2 sides. Teeth cut food materials and help grinding them. At this stage, the tongue feels the taste of food and repeatedly sends food under tooth for chewing. Saliva from salivary glands make food slimy and to help swallow. Dear student, let's see this digestive organ again properly. Here is mouth cavity, after that buccal cavity, here is a gland, salivary gland, and this is esophagus, then is a curve shaped diaphragm, and this is stomach, like bag, stomach, and this is leaf-like shape. This is pancreas. Look at carefully. This is pancreas and this is colon. And this is rectum and this is anus. And here is this side. This is liver, largest gland, and this is bile duct, and this is duodenum, large intestine. This one large intestine and cecum, and this was appendix and this is ileum. Now we will discuss this. Saliva contains one type of enzyme that partially breaks down starchy food and convert into sugar. Number of permanent tooths is 32, having 16 in each jaw. Teeth are of 4 types, such as incisor, teeth that cut food particles into small pieces. Canine teeth cut and tear hard parts like meat. Premolar teeth chew and grind food materials. Molar teeth help chewing and grinding of food substances. Besides, after growing other teeth, the wisdom teeth grow. If you can see this picture, you can see this type of teeth is incisor. This is lower teeth and this is upper teeth, and this teeth is canine, and this is called premolar, and this is molar, and this is called wisdom tooth. Number 3, pharynx. After that, after buccal cavity, next point is pharynx. Next to buccal cavity is the pharynx, through which food materials move from buccal cavity to oesophagus. Now oesophagus, it's located is in between pharynx and stomach. Food materials pass through it from pharynx to stomach. If you can see this picture again, you can see this is oesophagus. Then 5 number point is stomach. Its location is in between oesophagus and small intestine. Due to peristaltic movement of pharynx and oesophagus, slimy foods are stored here. Shape of stomach is like a bag. Its wall is thick and muscular. First and last part of stomach contains muscular rings. On the stomach wall, large number of gastric glands are found. The food temporarily stays here. Digestive juices from gastric glands help in digestion. Next point, 6 number point is small intestine. It is the next part which is the longest part of digestive tract. Small intestine is divided into 3 parts such as duodenum, jejunum, ileum. Duodenum, this is the first part of small intestine. Next part of small intestine looks like U shape. If you can see this picture, here is U shape. This you can see properly, U shape. This is duodenum. Bile from gallbladder and pancreatic juice from pancreas come here through duct and mixed up with food. This juice also participates in digestion. Here digestion of proteins, carbohydrates and lipid occur. Now B number, jejunum. It is the part in between duodenum and ileum. Now ileum. This is the last part of small intestine. In inner walls of ileum, there is a absorption zone. There are finger-like projections in the wall to perform the function of absorption through different processes. They are called villi, finger-shaped organs. They absorb these food elements. After digestion, the essential part of food is absorbed by villi surface. Now 7 number point is large intestine. Large intestine starts just after the small intestine. It extends from ileum to anus. At the joining point of small intestine and large intestine, there is a valve. It is smaller than small intestine in length, but its inner diameter is greater than the inner diameter of small intestine. Large intestine is divided into 3 parts such as cecum, colon and rectum. Cecum is the last part of large intestine. Its look like bag. Undigested part of food are deposited here. Anus. Anus is the last part of digestive system. The digestive canal open outside through this part. Dear student, now we will discuss digestive glands and their functions. When secretion of any gland outside the digestive canal participate in digestion, the glands are called digestive glands. You have already learned that salivary gland, liver and pancreas are digestive glands. Salivary glands secrete saliva. Saliva contains enzyme and water. Water makes food soft. The enzyme in saliva is ptyalin. Liver. Largest gland of the body is liver. Bile is produced in liver. Bile is stored in gallbladder. During digestion, bile through bile duct comes to help in digestion of fats and oil. If you can see this picture again, you can see bile duct. This is green color here. Okay. Now pancreas. Mainly 3 enzymes are produced in pancreas such as amylase, trypsin, chymotrypsin and lipase. Trypsin and chymotrypsin help in digesting proteins, lipase help digesting fats and oils, and amylase help digesting carbohydrates. Now gastric glands. Gastric glands are found in interior wall of stomach. Juice secreted by these glands are called digestive and gastric juice. Intestinal glands. Villi of small intestine contain a large number of glands. They are called intestinal glands. The juice secreted by these glands is intestinal juice. Large intestine. No digestion happen in large intestine. Here no digestive juice or enzyme are produced. Large intestine mainly absorb water from the food. This function is very essential. It helps expulsion of excess water from the body. Undigested part of food is stored in rectum and expelled outside the body through the anus when necessary. So that's it for today, dear student. Today I will give SW, this is SW number 3, and you have to make 5 MCQ based on this topic. You have make 5 MCQ based on this topic, and this is SW number 3. So dear student, I hope you have understood today's topic. At first read this part properly and do your SW, and do your assign SW in your SW copy and submit your SW every Sunday from 8 AM to 4 PM. Your SW is very important for you. We will give some marks based on your SW. So you have to do it and submit your SW properly. So dear student, stay home and we'll see you again in our next class. Till then, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you.